the way that you thought it would?
I mean, we knew these guys could do it if they executed everything, and I mean, they executed unbelievably tonight. They were unbelievable.
How does it feel after being so close not too long ago to clearing a mountaintop?
Yeah, I mean, it's huge. I know it was in the back of everybody's head a little bit about what happened last year, but I mean, they came out and they just played it one quarter at a time the whole game, and they just focused on each quarter, and they did a great job finishing it.
When's the last time Norwell won a state title in lacrosse?
For boys, they've never done it.
They've never done it.
Yeah.
So first in history. First thing that comes to mind, Medfield has scored 74 in the last 4 games. It's over 18 per game. You just held them to 3.
Yep.
How'd your defense do that?
I mean, our defense was unreal. They took away every look that they had. We've gone over a lot of film on it, and they did a great job of learning, picking everything up, seeing what their tendencies were, where they were looking to move. Our goalie was spectacular all day, and our defensive middies did a great job of taking away that offense that basically initiates a lot from the midfield.
What did you see from the outburst there offensively at the end of the third quarter? You scored 5 goals in the last 5 minutes to pull away there.
Yeah, I mean, that was huge because we've always struggled in the third quarter, and our offense, when they get going, they're great, but sometimes we struggle a little bit there. So that was kind of when we knew we could finish this thing off.
How big was the defense, not just on the defensive end, but clearing the ball and getting on offense? Ronan had 2 goals today. How big were they on the offense?
They've been huge all year. They push fast breaks excellently. They really get it out quickly, get down the field. So Ronan with his 2 goals were spectacular at the end of the game to really finish everything off.
John Mullen with a dominant day at the face-off. What did he really bring today, and what were your impressions?
I mean, John every day brings a lot. He practices and games, he's just 100% all the time. That's just his way of playing. He's a great shooter, great offensive threat. So once he gets the ball, he can get it out into a fast break really quickly, which is huge.
How long have you been the coach at Norwell for?
That's my 9th year.
9th year, okay. Yeah. So you've been there for many sectional titles and.
So we had one sectional
title.
We had Cohasset for a while beating us.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Just in terms of, you guys have been knocking on the door, not just last year, but prior to the pandemic, a few years before that, getting far in the tournament.
Yeah.
Does it feel like there's almost a monkey off your back in a sense of finally breaking through?
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, for everybody here, they've all been working. They've gotten close every year. We've kind of been building, but we haven't quite, gotten to the top of it yet. But I think it is nice to have that off our back a little bit moving forward.
What made this the group that was able to get over the hump?
I mean, this whole group, the depth of them. The seniors have been great all year. I mean, we got 5 starting seniors on offense. We got starting seniors, basically the cornerstone of our defense. So they've been huge all year. So I think really the senior class has done a great job just sort of guiding everybody.
Obviously you just want to go with the goalie you have and the face-off guy you have coming back next year. When do you start thinking about the
thoughts winning a team against a really good offensive team like Medfield?
Yeah, I mean, we've been working for this all year since the first time we played Medfield. I think it was 9-8 win. So I mean, come back, training all hard all year, come back, win this. It was a really good team game. Yeah.
Talk about what you in the defense had to do to kind of defend a team like Medfield.
Right. I mean, they have powers in everyone. Luke Murphy especially, dodging from everywhere. I mean, I know I had to play the top of my game, and I thought I played pretty well, and it was, all credit to my defense, though, really. They played amazing.
100%. Talk about any, specific saves that stood out to you today. I know you had that jump one over there where you kind of just jumped out of nowhere.
I think that was probably my favorite from the day, and then we started pushing transition after that, and that got us, I think it was a 7-0 run, 6-0 run, something like that, and that really sealed the game for us.
100%. Talk about your defense game. What did you have to prepare in order, like I said, to play against an offense like offense?
I mean, a lot of slide packages all week from when we played Hanover. I mean, they're a very good team too, and then sliding hard on them and then working on it in practice to put in different slide packages, walking off different players.
100%. Talk about how this is gonna, it's huge for the senior class, because obviously you're a senior.
Right.
You guys been waiting for this.
I'm a junior.
Oh, you're a junior?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously for your class and the senior class, talk a little bit about that, how that really means for a lot for you guys.
I think after last year, everybody on this field is now a veteran, even down to the sophomores and the freshmen after losing to DS last year. So it was our last ride, and then having my brother on the team too, it was our last chance to try to win a state championship. So it was it's really good to come out of it like that.
Sweet. I'll let you enjoy the moment.